Everyone, you often hear people say they dread going to the dentist. But what if you didn't have the opportunity to dread it? Well, a lot of families don't have insurance and they can't afford basic oral care. So imagine their excitement when a local dentist opened his chairs to them free of charge. Dr. John Bakke of Sierra Smiles did just that. He recently invited Rain Shadow Charter High School students like Mary Ellen Hemmerling to his Kitsky office for free dental exams and treatment. Like many others, Mary Ellen hasn't had a checkup in more than a dozen years. So when she heard Dr. Bakke's offer, she's scheduled to get in right away.
This is so great, and I appreciate it so much.
But Dr. Bakke's giving spirit doesn't end there. He also makes people smile thousands of miles away. See how in tonight's Someone to Know. A long way from his state-of-the-art office, Dr. John Bakke delights in packing up and traveling great distances to help others. And most recently, he and a team of medical professionals found themselves in the small desert town of San Ignacio.
We're part of a group called the Flying Doctors, and we go down to rural villages in Mexico,
which most often lack basic medical services. So on this trip, Dr. Bakke and 10 others set up shop and volunteered their time, supplies, and expertise. And as you see, locals wasted no time signing up to see them.
Many of the people we see will come and travel from 4 or 5 hours away because they have no access to dental care.
Some are in a lot of pain too, patients with a myriad of issues like decay in every tooth. So while helping them proved rewarding, Dr. Bakke admits feeling frustrated about not being able to fix every problem.
And that's a difficult thing. Even with some of the students locally, they have so much going on, you kind of have to pick the worst few things and take care of those.
Another challenge is the language barrier.
I speak very little Spanish. I can tell them to open wide and ask if they're having any pain, but that's about it.
So he relies on a translator and technology to communicate.
Look for a phrase that we want to give the patient and hit a button, and what it'll do is it'll translate it into Spanish.
His staff is forced to be creative as well.
The other hygienist and I, we had no air, water, suction, so we just had to do the best we could do, and they were just very appreciative.
And that's what keeps them going, knowing they're making a difference and improving lives, not for anything in return, except maybe a smile, as a simple way to show their thanks.
Just the true appreciation all these people show is what really is the rewarding part.
To learn more about the Flying Doctors program, go to KTVN.com. A quick thanks to Brian Williams of Thank Kindness for helping us out with that video. And as for Dr. Bakke's next trip, it could be Africa later this year.